What is up, everyone? We are out here doing a late season mushroom forage. See what other kind of shroomy boomies I can find as the sun is blinding me. Shroomy boomies. It is now December 1st, so it's getting too cold out. End of the season for foraging mushrooms is upon us. It did rain a bunch recently, which is good, promotes growth, but it is pretty cold. I saw a little pond down that way. It was actually starting to ice over. You know, I figure late in the season, I might not have too many more opportunities to get out here. You know, after work, I'll go take a little walk down the trail. A jaunt. I'm going down this one path. It's a nice path. There's a little creek, does this whole loop, and it's my go-to loop. There's a honey hole for mushrooms down this way a bit. But my goal is to do that loop and on the way, hit up the honey hole. Unfortunately, because of all the rain recently, and this being a horse trail, the trails are real muddy. And you know, it wasn't too bad. A couple wet spots as I'm coming along. So you'll see down here, this particular section, there's a puddle. This puddle goes across the whole path. So muddy, up to the sides of the trail. And it's deep, and the mud is fully saturated. I'm a lot of man, getting kind of old. I'm thinking, am I gonna be able to transverse this section of trail? You know, when you're younger, you come across these things in the path, and you know, you jump over them, you do what you got to do to get across them. You're not going to let them hold you back. I really had to have a conversation with myself and say, Mike, what are we going to do here? Are we going to concede to your physical state and age? Are we going to bow down to this mere puddle, or are we going to get creative? Telling myself, I can't leave now. I can't turn around. I can't not go and see my honey hole. So I started thinking, what's around me? You know, usually you would potentially take some sticks, lay them up along here, but you do a bunch of sticks and you kind of walk across it like a makeshift bridge. I started looking around. I saw that guy. Now what that is a log that I saw laying just off the path. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that. Brilliant. I was able to wheel it over. You see the trail of dead wood. I'm watching these insects and bugs and egg sacs of things, spiders, just erupting out of the apparently well decomposed log. I start thinking, oh, this log might not be as strong as I need it to be. And if I put it in the mud, I must make sure it's settled within. So when I put the weight upon it, it doesn't shift, I don't slide, I don't fall. All of these things are going through my mind as I'm trying to construct this bridge. I'm cracking up. I have a baseball hat on. It's cold. I feel like a child, like with the sniffles. Because I'm straight up cold as a motherfucker. These two women on horses rolled up, scared the shit out of me. It was crazy. I mean, I almost fell in the puddle. And as I'm startled by their approach, she goes, look, it's the mushroom guy. That's the story of me successfully crossing this impassable moat of a puddle. I swear I have a good time. All right, I have a good time out here. Anyway, I got a request for y'all. I need you to do your best helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. I need to get to 4,000 watch hours. I need these things, and I'm close. You know, any support you can give, any likes, subscribes. Watch as much time as you can. Open it in a different browser. Mute it. Let it play in the background. Tell your friends about the channel. It's like nature vlogs. Sure, why not? I'm out here. I'm doing it on this awesome little bridge. Am I out here right now? I'm out here right now. Just hanging out, you know? You're with me. We had a good time. I almost fell in a puddle. I didn't. Like and subscribe. Oh, I forgot to go check my honey hole. Doesn't matter. It's too cold. There's nothing there anyway. Whatever. Life is deep. Life is profound. Stare at the water. Contemplate. I don't give a fuck. Like and subscribe.